everyone, welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name is Imogen, and in today's video I'm sharing how to avoid busy work and actually work on what matters. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So what exactly is busy work? Okay, busy work is useless work that doesn't contribute to your overall goals. We do it in order to look busy, to feel important, or because we feel a need to fill every minute with a task, important or otherwise. I'm a huge advocate of giving every hour a job, but these jobs need to be meaningful. Okay, so how do we avoid stuff that just makes us look busy? Number one, list it all together. So what tasks are you doing regularly? This will probably be a mix of important and trivial stuff. Block out the time to work on the important stuff and ignore the busy work, okay? So once you've defined what's important and what's just useless or busy work, you need to actually dedicate time to work on the important stuff. And a really important thing to follow here is busy work is like a temptation, right? It's a form of procrastination, it's a form of distraction. So what do you do when you feel tempted to just, stop doing the important work and start focusing on the busy work? And honestly, each time you feel tempted to stop working on what matters, just sit with that feeling rather than acting on it. It's like I said in other videos, when you're trying to ignore your phone and you just want to pick up your phone and look at social media, look at the news, you just don't do that. You just sit with the feeling. Just sit with the feeling and allow it to sort of wash over you and allow yourself to feel oh, I want to do busy work right now, or oh, I want to pick up my phone right now. And then just don't do it, okay? You can be patient, you can wait until the feeling passes. Eliminate useless tasks. When you've written down all of your tasks, you can do a task audit and just eliminate all the tasks that are serving no purpose, or they're just kind of useless, or they're just kind of wasting your time, okay? So be super ruthless, be as ruthless as you can with it, because I promise that your actual productivity is going to be so much boosted, that's not even a phrase, boosted so much by actually eliminating all of these things that are wasting your time. Delegate, obviously, because once you've eliminated as many useless tasks as you can, you've got to delegate some tasks. So if you are working in a team, or if you have an assistant, or even if you have some kind of way of automation. Now, we'll talk about automation in the next step, but often I find highly productive people tend to have control issues, and that is very true of me as well, so I'm calling myself out here, but we often feel like we have to be in charge of everything, and it's okay to delegate stuff. It's okay to be in a group and say, look, I need help with this, okay? I need some stuff taken off my plate. So don't be afraid to delegate, and indeed it's really important to learn how to delegate and how to let go of that need to control. Yeah, obviously some things you do need to control, but at the same time, delegate. So let's talk about automation, okay? Automate as much as you can. Now, this doesn't necessarily just apply to a business setting, it can also apply to a commercial setting. So I put direct debit on for things like my phone bill, so I don't have to pay it manually. I mean, I think everyone does that these days, but also when I move into my first flat, I'm going to save up for a robot Hoover because I just hate doing chores, and things like that. Put recurring events in your calendar, but just try and automate things that take up a lot of your mundane task time. Automate as much as you can, because automation is one of the great time savers of the modern age, and if you can master it, you will be well on your way to becoming way more productive and avoiding busy work, working on what matters. And finally, dedicate time and space for life admin. So let's talk about what life admin actually is. Now, obviously, I've been super down on busy work, and there is a time and a place for busy work style tasks, but I find it's more I tend to call it life admin, because it is important stuff, and it's stuff that has to absolutely get done, but also it's kind of annoying. And examples of this would be ordering groceries, getting a haircut, going to the dentist, home repairs. So all really important, because your hair's going to grow out, or you're going to starve, or your boiler's leaking, or your roof is leaking, or you need to go to the dentist. All of these things are really important, and they could be classed as busy work, except they're not. They're not deep work. They're not going to get you towards your big goals in life, but they're also kind of essential. So I like to sort of block out time to do life admin. Now, for the last 4 months, I've been writing my undergraduate thesis, and I just finished it, and now I have a list of life admin as long as my arm that I need to get done, things like moving into my new flat, and registering to vote in my new flat, and going to the dentist, and doing all of this annoying stuff. As you can see, my roots are like hella grown out, so I need to go to the hairdresser, and all of this stuff I just did not have time for, and rightly so, because I was writing my thesis, and that absolutely comes first. But now I just, you know, I got to get all that stuff done. So it is okay to dedicate time to life admin, and you actively should, because otherwise life admin can intrude on your actual productive time. So block out time for like focused work, like working towards the big goals in life. But then at the same time, if you have time for like life admin, it's really important, because then, you know, when something comes up, you can write it on the list and you can say, that's fine, I'll get to it later, because I have time to do that. And that stops life admin from like intruding on the time that you've blocked out to work on the big goals and the goals that really matter. Okay, so busy work isn't just about avoiding life admin altogether, because life admin is not busy work. Life admin is like super important, but it can be annoying and it can get in the way of your productivity. So if you block out time for it, you can actually end up being way more productive. Alright, that is how to avoid busy work and actually work on what matters. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye!